frequently visited the Hawaiian Islands before it was born. I'm actually the only member in my family that hasn't been. My parents enjoyed the warm weather and they went to play golf as well as go to the beach. Shortly after I was born, we moved to the Philippines, and since then my parents haven't gone back. Similarly to the Philippines, Hawaii is also an archipelago. The Hawaiian Islands consist of 8 islands and 124 islets. Islets are small islands, and they're usually considered as rocks. They have little to no vegetation and are difficult to sustain human habitation. The Hawaiian Islands actually sits in the middle of the Ring of Fire. It is also known as the hot spot of the Ring of Fire. The island of Hawaii, which is also known as the Big Island, consists of 5 major volcanoes. One of them is the largest active volcano on Earth. These volcanoes primarily erupt a type of salt called basalt. As a result of basaltic lava and volcanic ash, Hawaii is rich in arable soils. The oxysoils of Oahu and Kauai are also known to be suitable for agriculture and are red from iron oxidation. Now, each of the 8 Hawaiian islands has 4 main climates. These include desert, tropical rainforest, temperate, and tundra. Hawaii is known for its desirable climate and is an ideal vacation destination throughout the year. To be vague, the state of Hawaii is tropical, but the temperature and climate solely depend on where you are on a particular island. One example would be going on a warm swim in the beach and then driving up the mountain and walking on snow or ice. The island has 2 main seasons, which are winter and summer. From May to October, the island is warm and tropical, while from November to April, it can be wet and rainy. It is believed that the first settlement of Hawaii was by the Polynesians between the 4th and 7th centuries CE. Hawaii is isolated from the rest of the US and therefore has their own culture that is really unique. There are plenty of close resemblances in language and culture between the Hawaiians and their Polynesian descent. The first settlers were highly skilled in fishing due to them being by the coast. Their diets mainly consisted of seafood. And after the Europeans settled in 1778, the populations of native Hawaiians severely declined. Other ethnic groups started to arrive to work on the plantations. They were contract laborers from China, Japan, Puerto Rico, and the Philippines, and they came over to work. Over the course of the 2 centuries, people from all over the world settled in Hawaii for many reasons. This created a multi-ethnic society, and each group of immigrants brought their own customs, languages, way of life, and religion into Hawaii. There's also a huge amount of Asian influence on the islands. Notably from Japan, it would not be uncommon to see signs in Japanese around the islands. The largest religious groups are Roman Catholics and Protestants. However, there are influences of Buddhists and other small religions due to the Asian influence on the islands. The Hawaiian Islands ranks relatively low among US states in terms of economy. One of the main reasons for this is because they depend on imports of goods and resources. Hawaii actually has a high cost of living. As the state's population increased, housing became difficult to acquire and rather expensive when compared to housing prices in the mainland. Building materials are also expensive because they're all imported. Agriculture is a major component of the local economy and is what is keeping the island intact, together with tourism. The islands have large amounts of sugarcane, pineapple, papaya, banana, mango, coconut, and other tropically grown fruits. However, the production of sugarcane and pineapples have decreased due to the Philippines being able to produce them with significantly lower labor costs due to the lower cost of labor and lower cost of living in the Philippines compared to Hawaii. Tourism is the largest industry in Hawaii. Cruise ships regularly stop at Honolulu. A large portion of the population actually works with the tourism industry, working in various services, whether it be luxury resorts or transportation services. Hawaii's local government structure is unique compared to the rest of the United States. It is limited, though, to 2 levels of government, and there are no municipal governments. Daniel Inouye served as a United States Senator from Hawaii from 1963 until Now, despite Hawaii's success with tourism and agriculture, they still face contemporary issues. As I mentioned earlier, Hawaii does have a high cost of living, and because of this, a lot of Hawaiian residents are homeless. Since 2000, the number of homeless people increased by 61%, and that also is because the cost of living has gradually grown since then. Approximately 11.5% of the population is living in poverty. This is blamed on various factors. One of it is the Federal Welfare Reform Act of 1994, which limits families to 5 years of welfare. Others include the high cost of living, lack of affordable housing, drug use, and insufficient mental health programs and facilities. And though every place has its up and downs, overall I like Hawaii. Based on what I've read and what I've researched, I want to go there someday, and hopefully I can finally be able to visit along with my parents and my brother. Thanks for watching.